Hey Salam, I hope you guys are well. Halal Chef is back for another video, and this time I'm making a irresistible chocolate cake. It's gonna be super moist, it's gonna be so delicious. It's gonna be made with rich flavor of chocolate ganache, and it's gonna be topped with chocolate curls. Ever since I was young, I used to have chocolate cake with custard. It's still one of my favorites, but then I found chocolate ganache and chocolate cake. Oh man, they both go very well together, and this recipe is gonna be my version of chocolate cake with ganache. Trust me, you're gonna love it. Without further ado, let's get started. Halal Chef presents. Grab a bowl, in with cocoa powder. Now slowly add boiling water. You need around a cup of this. We add boiling water to really bring out the flavor of the cocoa powder. Now we need to cool down this cocoa, so I'm gonna use a cup of milk. I'm just gonna add that straight in, and again just give that a mix, and I'm gonna leave it to a side. Now grab another bowl, and in that I'm gonna just add in the butter. This is unsalted butter. Now in with sugar. This might seem like a lot of sugar, but as we're making a large cake, we really need this sugar. Alright, using a whisk machine, I'm just gonna cream these together. So here we go. Alright, so the mixture is nicely creamed together. Now at this point of time, I'm gonna keep whisking, and I'm just gonna start adding in our eggs, okay? Now adding one egg at a time really helps bring the mixture together, so make sure you do that. Third egg. Grab your spatula and make sure to clean the sides. Make sure it's beautiful. You know, look at that. That's exactly what you're looking for, alright? Now add in vanilla extract. It's gonna really bring out the flavor for the chocolate. Just leave that to a side for now, and you're gonna grab 2 cups of sifted flour. In that, add 2 teaspoons of baking powder and a good teaspoon of baking soda. There's some from my side. Finish that off with a good pinch of salt. Just gonna give that a mix. Should be using a bigger bowl, but I'm in shortage of balls, so here is our egg, sugar and butter mixture. I'm just gonna keep that to a side here. Here we go, our cocoa powder that was mixed with milk, a bit of water, and here is our flour. Okay, so all our ingredients are ready. Now I'm just gonna show you how we're gonna combine these together. So first of all, we're gonna grab our mixture here, and what you want to do is you're just gonna grab your whisk, and we're just gonna start mixing this. You just want to start adding a little bit of that mixture from cocoa. Just want to add a bit of that flour as well in there. This way our cake will be amazingly soft and rich. So you're gonna keep adding that cocoa and a bit of that flour as well. Just a little bit. And give this a mix. Just gonna stop here a second. I'm just gonna clean off the sides, alright? Very important. Again, you wanna add a bit of that mixture, some of that flour, and give that a mix. Some of the mixture left. Just scoop off everything from here. Rest of the flour. I mean, just look at the beauty. Clean off the sides again. Now I'm going to grab 2 cake pans. Grab some of the butter if you have. And we're just gonna grease them, alright? This butter is at room temperature, so it's perfect. And I'm just gonna put that back in. Now it's also good to rub some butter around the sides as well if you can. And I'm just gonna add some of the cocoa powder, and you just wanna go around the sides and make sure you dust it properly. Perfect, alright? Just go around the sides and make sure you coat it properly as well from here. Gonna remove the excess. Grab our batter and grab a scoop as well. So I'm just gonna add equal amounts of scoop in both of them, alright? Before you do that, make sure to preheat your oven to 180 Celsius. Just gonna start adding, a scoop of each into that. So that's one. This will just ensure our cake is equal shapes. And what I like to do now is just give them a small tap. Now they're ready to go in the oven at 180 Celsius for 35 to 40 minutes. A good way of checking when your cake is cooked, you insert a toothpick in the middle of the cake, and if it comes out clean, you're good to go. Now for the ganache, we need dark chocolate, alright? So we're gonna grab around 300 grams of dark chocolate here. What I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna try to thinly slice this, alright? It's really gonna help melt our chocolate when we pour in the double cream. Be careful with your fingers. Don't want you to chop them off as well. Alright, so that looks great. You can never get enough ball, trust me, Moving on, we're gonna bring 300 ml of double cream to simmer. Just gonna add in the simmering double cream. And please, I just want you to leave this alone for a few minutes. What happened to the camera, man? Steamy, eh? I'm slowly just gonna start mixing it. The first you will start to think, oh man, what happened? Where's our ganache? But you will notice it will slowly start to come together, as you will see now. You see, it's beautiful. It starts in the middle. Oh man, look at that. Once you have mixed it, just leave it to the side. Alright, so the cakes are done. They look amazing. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna let them cool down for a bit before we take them out. Alright, so I'm just gonna carefully remove this. I'm just gonna remove this cake onto this plate here. Should easily come off. I'm just gonna let them rest for a bit more because I can see they are still hot before we slice them off. Alright, now using some thread, I'm just gonna cut the cake from the middle. Now you have to be careful, alright? You don't want to break the cake. And you need to make sure it's evenly proportioned here. Just gonna start cutting it from here. I found this very easier, than using a knife. Just using the plate, I'm just making sure it's gonna be nice and straight. Now you want to grab a round plate like this one. We're just gonna place, the bottom of the cake onto this plate here. Place that in the middle here. Carefully remove this pad that we don't need yet. So now if you want, you can make it 2 layers or 3 layers or 4 layers. I'm just gonna make it 3 layers because I think it's gonna look really great. So what we want to do now is we just want to add ganache on there. Alright, spread that around. You just want to place another layer of your cake onto there. So just carefully, with the help of this plate here, a bit more ganache on there. Again, with the help of your long spatula, I'm just gonna, move that around. And another flat layer of our cake goes on the top. The bottom of the surface is on the cake. It's nice and flat. A bit more ganache on there. Just spread that evenly on there. You just want to go at the edge, just over the edge and just spread it. And now what you want to do is you just want to go over the edges as well. Just all over around here. Alright, so I've cleaned the sides and that's how it looks. It looks really delicious. Alright, now I'm just gonna add a bit of the chocolate curls on the top. There you go, look at that. That looks so delicious. What I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna leave it to rest in the fridge for at least an hour. And then we're gonna serve it. Now that looks mouth-watering. I already took a bite and it was delicious. Look at that beauty. So rich, so delicious, trust me, and so moist as well. Now let me show you. Here we go. Look at that. See that? Just gonna go through there. Look at that. Oh man, beautiful. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like. I do really hope you're gonna enjoy this chocolate cake recipe. Make for your mom, make for your dad, make for your family. And I just want to say thank you very much for supporting me. I do appreciate it. I love you guys. Take care for now. I'll see you next time.